I just, like probably most people, I couldn't believe what I saw last night. I couldn't believe what I saw last Sunday. You know, it was just something that was astonishing to see. You know, I've been coaching for 40 years now in college and the NFL, almost 40, not quite. And I've never seen anything like it before. And it just was really something that, you know, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I really appreciate our doctors. I appreciate our owner. I appreciate our general manager from the standpoint that there's two things that you have to keep in mind. One of them is the players, you know, a lot of times players want to play. They want to go out there and they want to play. And sometimes you just have to tell them no. You have to say no. No's got to be the answer. And I appreciate that. You know, we had Devin Duvernay a couple weeks ago with his situation, and it really didn't have much in terms of symptoms and stuff like that. But he was out. He was out for the game, and he was out most of the week and never had a symptom, and he didn't practice the whole week until Friday, I think, you know, when he was finally cleared. I think that's the approach you take. And then sometimes, you know, guys might be there physically where they're sound, but they're not confident yet. They're not quite there yet. You know, we've had that this year. So we've had both those situations this year. And, you don't put them out there until they're ready in their mind. It's just the game's too hard, the game's too tough for a player not to go out there who's confident in his own ability to protect himself and play well. So I just appreciate our docs. I think they're probably would call themselves conservative, but it's what they should be. So the other part of it, that was last night, was not something you want to see.
You have a relationship with Tua, too. You know, how hard was it to watch last night? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I do. And he means a lot to me. Special kid, great family, and it was tough.
Is that because you're in a position to put guys in games? Does that make it? Does it give you something to think about when you see what happened the week before, and you know just about everything that goes into those decisions?
Yeah, I think every decision is different. I don't really think about them as players. I know I'm a coach, but I try to think about them. You know, they're not too far off from my kids. So anytime a guy gets hurt, you know, I saw it, and I just prayers for him, his family, and the people around him.
Yeah, I actually turned on the television right when he was on the field. So yeah, those are hard situations. I mean, you know, no one wants to see that. I mean, the first thing you're always thinking about him and his family, and hope he's okay, and glad he is okay. So, yeah, those are tough situations. And I just know, you know, I think as a league and and I know our organization, I can't speak for every organization. I mean, that stuff is serious business, right? I mean, so we all understand that we're in a violent sport, and occasionally things happen. Not just in our sport, but there's a lot of professions that have dangers in them, right? Our profession has danger involved in it, just like a lot of other professions. But we take it very seriously. You know, it's always concern first for the player, and try to make sure they're taken care of.